well, right now we don't make profit, so it's going to say ideology, which is what's led us to not being profitable. The rest of us who have been here believe in something that's good for the planet and not just to give people free speech. These are the policies we've put in place for misinformation or mislabeling media.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for him to be like, oh, because people should make their own decision. It's like, no, but people don't know how to make a rational decision if you don't put out correct things that are supposed to be out in the public. He has Asperger's.
Yeah, I know that.
So he's special. Your special needs. You're literally special needs. So I can't even take what you're saying seriously. Advertisers are freaking out because of what he's like tweeting about, like being like, I want free speech, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Like, who really knows what that even means?
Like, now is Twitter's definition of free speech the same as Elon's?
Apparently, according to him, no. As an advertiser, as my business is what I do every day and why I go out is like, we want it to be as fair and transparent and accurate as possible.
Yeah.
And if that means there's a level of censorship to make it correct, quote unquote, again, and what does correct mean? I guess like it just kind of goes into the idea of like, well, what is correct? Like every idea of like, you know, it's kind of like the principle of being like good and bad. Like good and bad exists, and it either is bad or it's either good. It's not like a mix of good and bad. It's like one or the other. And it's like kind of the same idea of like, is it truthful or is it lies, or is it a mix of truth and lies? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like where do you draw the line?
That's my concern, though. That's why I hate this deal so much. Elon's gonna everything up.
Don't. He might try to, but there are people that are going to try to push back as much as they can because we are doing. The rest of us who have been here believe in something that's good for the planet and not just to give people free speech. But I think when he has to talk to the employees and face the music and be like, this is, because again, like these people really do believe in what we're doing, and so like if people are they're not just going to be like, these are the policies we've put in place for misinformation or mislabeling media or like whatever.
Yeah.
Why do you think this should be taken down?
Yeah.
Like those are the questions they're going to ask him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for him to be like, oh, because people should make their own decision. It's like, no, but people don't know how to make a rational decision if you don't put out correct things that are supposed to be out in the public.
But what it really comes down to is, does Twitter care more about profit or ideology?
Now I think it's about, well, right now we don't make profit, so it's going to say ideology, which is what's led us to not being profitable.
That's what's happened?
Well, Twitter's not profitable.
Because of ideology.
Well, if we're implementing all these rules and Elon wants to dismantle them, then technically our ideology has led us to not making money because we're not making money. And Elon wants to turn it the other way so that we can make money. Do you get what I mean? I have no doubt that there's more to what they tell us than what they tell us. Like there's probably is some more. Tell me the real, like what you're asking, I have no doubt there is. But there's a statement they need all 7,000 people to say. And so they can't like tell us that like the real truth. Like, you get what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. I think at the end of the day, what the real truth is that they can't ever really say is it's all about money. It's all about money and making all these money. Parag, Jack, the board members, everyone gets paid. Elon gets like tax benefits, doesn't have to pay taxes forever.
Right.
Everything. Like, it's all like a money shit greed America. Elon Musk as a person is whatever. I don't like. He's a Looney Tune. He has Asperger's.
Yeah, I know that.
So he's special. We all know that. And that's fine. So you know he's gonna say some crazy because he's special. Because again, like, don't you also see his piece of? Why can't we just all love each other? Haven't you seen his other tweets where he's like, "I'm like your special needs. You're literally special needs. Literally, though, you really are." So I can't even take what you're saying seriously because you're special. So.
People are starting to leak now. Like what?
Unfortunately, it would be like you recording me right now and giving it to like the New York Times and like, here, I just had dinner with the Twitter representative. Here's what he had to say. I just had a whole thing. Look at it. You see where it's from?
Corporate security.
Targeting of tweets.
Wait.
You can read it.
Let me see. And how to protect yourself. Groups like Project VERITAS are active right now. What is that?
It's like some group that's trying to just out the employees. Like they're trying to go on dates with them like this and record them and then go sell it to the New York Times and say this is what the Twitter employee just said. Like this is what's really happening. This is what they're telling us to not do. You're lucky that you met me organically because I would be questioning everything about you.